Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So you guys requested for another makeup tutorial, and today I decided to team up with Fatima Amuzad and Chuck Daniels on this bridal shoot. So the gorgeous model I'm making up right now is Malia, and I just started off by cleansing her face with the Garnier micellar cleansing water, and now I'm just using Q-tips to clean eye poop, if that's what it's called. Then I started off with Fix Plus to hydrate her skin, and now I'm just drying that down. For moisturizer, I'm using the one from TM Essential. I'm not using an eye cream, but I'm making sure that moisturizer goes underneath her eyes so that we can have a bit of moisture there. Now I'm taking this setting powder from Fenty Beauty, and I'm just using this to set the moisturizer. Then went back into the Fix Plus and drying it again. Then from primer, I'm using this one from Meron. This was actually the first time I tried it out, and I would say that I did a good job because she had this makeup on from morning till about 10 p.m. and it did not move. So for foundation, I'm using Huda Beauty in Cinnamon, and I'm using it with this stipple brush from Evita Joseph. It's angled, so it's just perfect. So I'm just using this to buff the foundation into her skin. Mama's here. I wrote a lullaby for you. So this is before and after of the foundation. Then I went into a damp beauty sponge to further blend and soak up any excess products left on the face. For highlight, I'm using Kevin O'Kwan Skin Enhancer in SX11. With this product, a little goes a long way. Trust me, a little goes a long way. You would see that. I don't know, in my mind I took a little, but it ended up being a lot, although I was able to blend that out. But I honestly did not need this much concealer, so don't come for me in the comment section. Watch, I blended that shit in. Okay, thank you. So I'm just using the beauty sponge to blend it in. Make sure you have a little bit of product on your beauty sponge before you start blending. If not, it will move your products. And right now I'm setting with the Beauty by AD setting powder in the shade Amba. It's a yellow toned powder. To set her contour areas, sort of to bronze the skin, I'm using this melanin powder in the shade Warm. Broken future, all the plans you made in your heart grew just to die. Then I went into this Dabel. I'm not sure if it's Dabel or Zikel powder palette. I went into that yellow shade, so I'm using that to dust off the excess setting powder from when I set the highlighted areas. So now I'm contouring the nose. I've been feeling powder contour these days. I don't really do as much cream contours, so I'm using a MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. But okay, no, I'm still using that powder palette actually. For the nose, yeah, I'm using a blending brush from Nubank Beauty to do this step. Then okay, so now I use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish powder to contour her face, and this is the shade dark deep, I believe. And now I'm using that same Beauty by AD setting powder to do a bit of reverse contour. Now it's time for the brows. I know a lot of you are so interested in these brows, and I kept looking at the picture like, what's different? Like, everybody kept obsessing over these brows because this picture has been trending. Like, everybody has been like, when I said I was putting up a tutorial on this look, everybody was like, yes, I can't wait to see how you did the brows. Well, I usually use a brow pomade first before I go into a pencil to fill in. But today I was like, let me just try using only pencil. And this pencil is from Binwa Beauty on Instagram. And this, I used both shades. I used True Brown and Luxe Brown. So I used the lighter shade, which is the Luxe one, in the beginning, and the darker shade, which is the dark brown, for the outer part of the brow. And that's pretty much all I did. Like, I didn't really take time on this brows, very unlike me. So now I'm just highlighting her brows, and I usually use a lighter shade for the brow bone area. Then I use a shade that's close to her skin tone for the beginning part of the brow and the outer part of the brow. Don't mind my assistant, she's just running up and down in this video. I tried to cut her out of so many parts, but somehow she's still there somewhere. So right now I'm just blending out that concealer with a blending brush. Then I went into a concealer that's close to her skin tone to highlight the top of her brow. Most times I like to skip this step. So I like to skip this part most of the time, but there are some times that you can't avoid doing it. But there's a difference when you do it. It's just that it's really hard, man. Sometimes I just don't have the energy. But you can see the difference between this brow and the other brow. You can tell that it makes a lot of difference. Make sure you use a concealer close to her skin. If not, you see I'm blending it, it will not blend if it's too light. So now I'm just setting all that concealer with Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. It should have never been. Thought you were bulletproof. Look at you, what happened? So right now I'm using the Basics by BTM brow wax, I would say. I'm just using this to brush out the hairs upwards. So you see the difference between the one I've done and the one I haven't done. It makes a lot of difference. It just makes the brow hairs stay like that all day. So now I'm about to go into eyeshadow, and I'm pretty much just putting that same Beauty by AD setting powder underneath her eyes to catch fallouts. For eyeshadow primer, I'm using the Ben 9 Clown White. You guys already know, like, I don't know, like, I'm stuck with it. I don't know, like, when something's working for me, I don't know how to just switch. So I'm using this Huda Beauty palette. It's a really amazing palette. I love it so much. So I'm just using that yellow shade for my transition color with that same Nuban Beauty blending brush. I love blending brushes so much. They're so bomb. So for the main color, I'm going into the Queen Nana 2 palette. I'm using that yellow gold shade for her main color. So I'm just patting this onto her lids like so. All the nights I spent wondering why we couldn't be. And now that you're alone, you're on my phone, running
when it settles in that you're to blame.
Then I went back into the Huda Beauty palette I was using earlier and picked that shade that you saw me pick right now. I'm just using this for the outer corner of her eyes.
Everyone gets hurt. That's how we learn to make love work. It's part of life, but if you need a lullaby, baby, don't cry no more. Just let her walk out.
I wanted this look to be super clean and simple, so I didn't really do that much on the eyes. I just went back into that Huda Beauty and used that dark brown shade to further deepen the outer corner of her eyes, and that's pretty much it for the eyeshadow. Make sure you blend. When you are satisfied with the blending, then you're done. So now I'm just dusting off the excess setting powder underneath her eyes. Guys, don't do this gently, otherwise you have patches under the eyes. Trust me, I've experienced that before, so I'm letting you know. Careful. I don't dust off, like I press and sweep. So I just line the eyes and use the Zara mascara. Now I'm applying lashes, and these lashes are from Wink. Guys, I ordinarily would not use this kind of dramatic lashes for a bride, except she requests for it, but I didn't realize that I didn't have shorter ones when I was doing this shoot, and it was too late to get any. So I know they're pretty dramatic for a bride. If it was a trad look, yeah, but bridal look, it was a bit much. But I still liked it anyways. But I know that it's a bit much for a bridal look, but it was really nice. Now I'm just dusting off all that setting powder from the baking.
Damn, it should have never been. Thought you were bulletproof. Look at you, what happened?
So for our waterline, I'm using a white liner. This one is the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. And I went back into that Huda Beauty palette, and I'm using that same shade to just smudge on her lower lash line. And I'm using the Zara Cosmetics mascara right now on her bottom lashes. This step, very important. For blush, I'm using the Mood Beauty blush palette. I'm using that shade. I'm just applying this on the apples of her cheeks. She has to be a blushing bride. So before highlighter, I'm using that Fix Plus setting spray. I bathe in that setting spray so that we can get rid of the powdery look. And I'm using the Inglots highlighter for her glow. For her lips, I'm using this lippy from Ruby Light Cosmetics. It's fast becoming one of my favorite nude pink lippies. It's so bomb, you guys. It's really bomb. Then after doing that, I'm going to go into this brown lip stain from Hush Beauty in the shade Truffle. It's the perfect brown for light skinned people. Like, this is my go-to brown lip. I'm not a fan of lip liners. I prefer to use a liquid lip stain. So this is my favorite for light skinned people. So now I'm blending the both of them together like so. You can see the difference between the top lip and the bottom lip. Make sure you blend it very well. Tell the person to smile. It helps to blend it better. So in the middle, I decided to put a lighter lippy. This one is from Zara. It's that white. It's a white color. It's really nice. So that's pretty much it for this look. Yes, honey. Malia was such an amazing model to work with. Jesus, so patient, because we literally filmed all day long. Like, we did 3 different looks and she didn't complain once. I hope you guys learned a thing or two. Book also by your dream wedding team. Look at this hair from Amuzad Fatima. Like, not a single strand out of place. Like, she's my wedding hairstylist, just so you guys know. She's so amazing. I'm going to leave the details of the tiara, the dress, the accessories, everything in the description box below. I wish I got a video of the full dress. It was so bomb. If you follow me on Instagram, you definitely saw it. It was amazing. I'm going to, it's from Yes I Do. Yes, I think. the bouquet and everything. So now this is the third look. I didn't make a video of the second look. It was supposed to be the white wedding reception and traditional. So this is Edo culture, and Obioku killed this dress, you guys. Oh my goodness, it was so bomb. And Fatima did the hair also. Like, talk about talent, honey. I'm going to leave the details. These are original coral beads. I'm going to leave all the details. For her lips, I use my Fenty Beauty Stunner and Morphe, one dark shade from Morphe. That's my go-to ombre lip. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I love you. Bye.